starting the stream. I don't have any sort of graphics or
Nah,
anything.
you
I'm
shouldn't
not.
start it now. Just start it in quali.
I've already
Or right
started
before
it now.
quali.
I usually start like 5 minutes before uh, the
Ah, you know
session
your
starts.
thing. You do you.
Mm,
I trust you, so yeah.
yeah.
What's a 41-4? In
Hmm?
which track? Are they talking about Belgium?
Oh, huh? What?
Like, what? Look at the tier 2 driver stats. They're saying 41.8, 40.8. I think that's like,
No, no, that's
I don't,
Belgium. That's Belgium. That's the next red flag.
yeah, I suck in Belgium.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
like it
that,
for.
yeah, yeah, that. They already talking about the next race. It's literally a flipping week to it. Like,
Mate, there's no way it's Belgium next week. I don't want to race in Belgium. I hate Belgium. No way.
you don't have
No
to.
way it's Belgium. But then I hate. No, I don't have to. I'm a reserve. So if I don't want to, I'm not gonna race. But
Mm,
like,
yeah.
I wanted to race today in tier one, in tier two, but like they didn't allow me. Actually, no. I was gonna join, but like everyone got in their time, so
Uh huh.
and I got unfortunate. Are you like an admin?
No.
You're just a commentator. It's fine.
Yep. And an occasional
Yeah,
FIA.
better than nothing.
But those I'm
And
doing fairly rarely. Uh, uh,
once I was commentating, and there was like an admin actually complaining and saying, "Why the fuck are you eating while streaming?" And I'm saying, "My mom just brought me food. I was fucking hungry. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Not eat because I'm commentating? You're not even paying me, so yeah." And then he said, "Yes, sir." And he asked me if I was to pay you, would you do that? I said no. Like, I mean, I don't want to get paid from like commentating. It's just fun, you know. I just have fun. I'm not really asking for any money. If I was, I was
mm,
gonna get paid today, but like I didn't tell Zenga about. Nah, I want you to pay me. I didn't tell him that. I just said okay. I just said I want to commentate, and that's fine. Like that's it.
what the hell? And I'm not getting what the... slavery for
What?
Christ's sake.
What? Oh, there's like
No.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay. Stop talking about this. This stream has been going already for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Sorry, I'm just yapping, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just yapping at
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
point.
This is what I mean by just talking something. Like these first 5 minutes, we're just talking about something. Mm, so yeah. As you can hear, I'm eating,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm accompanied not with DC Sezoi, the accused cheater from a couple of days ago in Tier. Basically, well, he was accused of cheating, but that has been
Was
debunked.
he? Was he cheating though? No.
He was accused of cheating and that sort of stuff.
Cheating is bad, guys. Don't
Yeah,
cheat.
yeah, but I'm not accompanied with DC. I'm accompanied with Pera, the new a new lad in HOR. Uh, and yeah, he's with me, and see how it's gonna be. But yeah, we are in Monza, round 5, I believe. I mean, I put it in the
Yeah,
title, but I don't remember it. I don't remember this stuff. I have way too many.
that's fine.
Tier
Just
5
do your thing.
in Monza. Um, yeah, lap 1 turn. The first chicane is gonna be an interesting one, but hopefully it's not gonna be like tier 3 shenanigans. So
And definitely a better race than tier 2 as well. Because only 12 people finished. Technically 11, but like 12, I guess. And it wasn't really the cleanest race. Too many safety cars. And yeah, a comfortable win from the Aston Martin still, but like, of course, this is tier 1. These guys are more experienced, so they know what to do a bit more. and and we just hope it's gonna be a clean race from start to finish. I hope no safety cars. I hope like clean battles, and we'll just find out, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So as we have time, before quali starts, would you mind going over the stats that you have prepared us something there,
Yep.
if you have?
All right. Okay. I'm gonna start by saying, in the previous race in season 6, round 4, it was a Great Britain, of course, and Dami, he's a reserve in this league as of current, but he got pole position and he got the race win as well. He's currently racing as well. In today, he has the Alpine, of course, and Herpex Vampy, he got P2, which is here in the AlphaTauri as well, and Sir Nikolai from P7, he went up to the podium, so he had a pretty good race last time out. Oh, yes.
Started P20 for the sprint.
That's right. And in the driver standings, as of right now, the AlphaTauri Visible, he's in P1 with 55 points, but the people are actually gaining on him. So we'll see what happens today. Of course, Visible is here, and he wants to have a pretty good race, and he has the lead in attainment, but it's still very close between him and the top 9, because him and the top 9 are only separated by 22 points, so everything can happen, really. And of course, I'm sorry, and in the constructors, AlphaTauri is leading with 90 points, 79 with Ferrari, and pretty much the rest is 55 for Mercedes, 52 for McLaren, 50 for Alpine, 45 for Aston Martin, 40 for Alfa Romeo, and then it's just Williams, Red Bull, and Haas in the mud. But we just hope they're gonna turn things around. Because it's just the start of the season, there's everything that happened. So they're pretty much not out of the fight, but they need to bounce back.
I mean, we are halfway through the season.
What?
Yeah, we have.
Is it like 10 races?
Yes.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, okay. Halfway through the season, but still.
I mean, it is so good. I mean, last season, I think we even had like, I don't know. No, I think last season we had as well like 10 or 12. So we have like really short ones, but
I thought we were gonna have 16. I didn't actually search for that.
but yeah, I mean, you're new, you're able, you are sort of allowed to sort of make mistakes, and of course, since you're new as well, that you're gonna need to learn other people's paces, how everyone is gonna be doing.
Everyone's perfect.
Yeah.
I'm trying though.
Yeah. By the way, just let me tell you that there's Sir Nikolai and the second Italian, the literally Tornado del Cherry. Just call him Tornado. Just call him Tornado. That's gonna be the easiest.
Too many Italians this race, actually.
3.
Home Grand Prix for 3 guys, as I can see.
I mean, there's like 5 that were actually like, because DC Cesoy is Italian, and then there is another Italian lads. So technically there would have been 5 Italian drivers on the grid if DC would have been actually allowed to race in F1. But he isn't. He isn't allowed to race.
Why? If I can know, of course.
He's too quick.
Oh, what? This is tier 1. How?
Ask Josh. Ask Yenga boy.
Like, if this is tier 1, the fastest driver should have been able to race, and I don't understand why he's not allowed to race if he's too fast for tier 1. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know.
Me neither. Yeah, we still haven't gone. But I have chat off because I already saw. I was testing the sound if they can hear you. They can.
Okay.
There have been already so many different talks in there.
Can you give me admin in the mod? I'm sorry, in the Twitch chat. just in case anyone says something stupid, and you know.
I mean, I can't really.
What? Well, you can't.
I mean, hold on. Let me turn on my laptop then, because on my phone I can't.
All right. I'm just sitting on my chair right now. I have some stats here to talk things out. Last week Paul was a 15.2, a 25.2, pretty fast from Dummy. Is he gonna be able to convert a pole position today and perhaps get another race from Paul? Because he's a reserve. He's not gonna race. He doesn't have the chance to race 100% every single week. But we'll see, because anything can happen. I think he's pretty rapid.
Yeah. He yesterday won last week he won the flippin' race pretty quickly. Like, he won the sprint. He almost took the pole, but yeah.
He took pole.
He
He
did?
took it.
Ah,
Yep.
okay. I didn't remember about that, but
That's fine.
but
I said
yeah.
it like before, so I know. Well, I'm just hoping for a good race here, guys. It's not really the cleanest track for people to race, but Tier 1 you have high expectations, so
Can you put something in the chat real quick so that it's gonna be easier for me to
yeah, I
so
can.
that it's gonna be
I'm
easier
gonna
for
say
me to
hi, I don't know. Hi. Said hi.
oh, there hasn't been actually going on anything since now I got the good
Yep.
stuff.
It's the beginning of quali.
Ban Para. Well, that looks
No.
interesting.
No.
Ban. Straight
No.
ban. Bro just said hi and now ban.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. Who do
Well,
you predict is gonna take pole?
Pole, I'm gonna be going. Let's go for the top three. I'm gonna be going. First, it's gonna be. I mean, there's as well Zinc who is quick, but lately he hasn't been that quick. I would say a shock pole position by Yenga Boy, P2 Jammy third, Sir Nikolai.
Alright. That doesn't look that bad to me. Pretty much, just because I don't know the people's faces, and I just know about Jammy, I'm just gonna say Jammy's gonna take pole. He's not gonna make any upsets or something. Um, the Red Bull of
No, don't,
No.
no,
No.
no,
Okay.
don't take them in your prediction. They aren't that good. I would recommend Drilla.
Listen to me. This is my prediction. Let me just say whatever I want.
I'm just giving you something that you can take off.
Okay, I'm still gonna say first Jammy, second that Rob Big, whatever, and
Rob.
third Constella. I don't know. I had a bit of a chat with him. He seems pretty nice. I'm hoping for him to take a good result in quali. And anyway, the thing is, in quali, the points do not count, so they have to make it up in the race. Yeah, of course you need a good starting position, but you need to have good race pace as well, and good awareness and good racecraft to finish a race in P1, of course.
Yeah, as Drilla has started his lap, but he's on the inters, so we're gonna going with Yinga Boy on his quali lap, going into the first chicane, very hard braking into T1 and into turn 2. Of course, you don't want to do a Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton there in the race. Then we go into the Curva Grande, easy flats with almost any sort of car, and then into the chicane de la Roggia, first sector 26.2409. Not really a great first sector, but of course a first lap, so it's not that bad. Now we go into the Lesmos, into the first one. There's the yellow sectors, but that's just going, and AlphaTauri going slowly. Lesmos second. There's a little bit of a awkwardness a little bit there, but anyways, there's open. Now going downhill under the bridge, where the old layout goes. 53.208 going into the Ascaris. The entry wasn't. He wasn't confident in the entry. Now there's a loads of cars in front of him before Parabolica, or previously known as Parabolica. Now it's Alboreto, and now through Alboreto, a very good one. He's not going to get the solution from the Aston Martin in front of him. That is F1 Kid. Drilla goes P1, of course, but Young Boy goes 19.901. That's a not great first lap by Young Boy. I mean, of course, but as a banker lap, it's still not great. As Shimp goes 4 tenths faster than Young Boy, 19.492. Illyrian has left the session.
The Williams.
Clipsy. Ooh, nice. 19.483 by the Williams.
Nice bunker lap, a 19.4.
Then Nano is gonna take pole, 19.426. Of course, provisional pole. His teammates won't be going anywhere since he hasn't validated. Vampy goes P1, 18.998 by Vampy. The first time to go into the 18s, just about, but still into the 18s. And almost half a second faster than Nano, but Visselborg goes even quicker than him, 18.967. By the way, the two AlphaTauris are Italian, so technically there are 4 Italians. Yeah, the 2 Italians in the technically Italian car are in the 1-2 as Jamie goes P1, 118.850, continues his confidence in terms of pace from Silverstone. He has learned something from DC, of course, not with cheats. TLW goes P9, 120.099. Then there's going to be F1 SLK going through the finish line just to start his lap. Rob is on a lap, but
there's the Mercedes right now.
Chesney, F1 Kid P4, 119.137 in front of Chesney. Is anyone there on a flying lap? I don't think so. I mean, Tree has just started his, so Chesney is going to be crossing the line. It's not going to be a great one. It's going to be into 120s, almost in the 120s, 119.954. Rob is going to be going into the 120s, 120.105. But Constellano.
He's my pick. I'm still taking him as my pick, though.
Okay, you're being very confident with your pick. That's what I like. That's what I like. Jamie.
That's a sign of quality.
Going bits. TLW. What's his gonna be going? He's going into the pits. F1 Kid as well.
F1 has a 53.3, so it's not going to be the greatest lap from the Alfa Romeo, to be honest.
Yeah, it's going to be somewhere around Younger Boy's territory. Yellow flag sector 1, that's just probably Trilla. That's Trilla actually. And F1 SLK goes P8, 119.852. Almost exactly a 1 second deficit to P1, 18.850 by Jamie. Chimp not improving on his second lap. On the exit of Alboreto, and is he going to be able to improve on his time? Yes, he does by a 10th, and it goes up to P5, 119.365. And as well, he has done them on the used set of softs, which is very good to hear. But of course, we'll see if he can do better in the fresh sets. Hopefully, he does.
Sir Nikolai's out.
What do you mean out?
He's out of the pit.
Okay. I was the worry, like, what? Kosa is crossing the line, he goes P9, 119.872. It is very close from P8 to P11. A tenth a bit between 4 drivers. That's good to see. If Ansika not on a lap, but neither Drilla is on a lap. Chami not on a flyer, but Tornado isn't on a lap. Tornado isn't on a lap. Joshi neither on a flying lap.
Wait.
Is anyone on a flying lap?
I think something's gonna happen here. The Alfa Romeo is gonna take a slipstream. I think. No? Oh, never mind. It could have worked though.
Yeah, it would have, but I mean, SLK doesn't have.
It's allowed.
No,
Is it allowed?
it is, but SLK didn't have enough fuel to do anything, so that would have been just complete pointless. He would need to drive 2 minutes around the track. F1 SLK and the slipstream would have done absolutely minimal amount of gain.
In Monza, yeah, that's right.
Drilla, of course, improving 1.1 seconds quicker through the first sector, sliding into the De La Rocha chicane. Of course, 26.150 through the first sector, which is way better first sector than Yinga Boy, which I can compare to. Zinc is going to be starting his flying lap. Yes, it is pronounced Zinc, by the way, for you, Para. So Nikolai starts his flying lap.
52.7.
Constella into the pits. Then one of the Autoris is going to be starting their flying lap. But who we'll be looking for is Rilla, who is improving by 2.3 seconds on his lap. Of course, that's 2.3 seconds is still nothing. But now through Alboreto, and of course you gain a lot of time through Ascari, which is just in turn in sector 3. And Rilla goes P5, 119.148, 9 thousandths behind F1 Kid, who has just started a flying lap behind him. Vizelbor, let's look at his first sector. He's 2 tenths down in the first sector. That's not great for him. Jamie, let's look at his first sector. There is the famous slipstreaming tactic going into the De La Rocha chicane. He was 100th of a 100th up, but taking a very aggressive line through the De La Rocha chicane. Now let's look at some other drivers who are maybe on a flying lap, as Rob has... Jamie invalidated. Rob has spun it on the exit of the final corner. F1 Kid, I know that Zinc actually goes P for 19.017. Then it's gonna be Vizelbor, as well as Vampy is improving 42 thousandths up on his time. Vizelbor is not improving at all. It's not improving at whatsoever.
Wait, can I hold you up?
Yeah.
F1 Kid is improving by 2.3 tenths. Just saying, he's P6 right now. He could take P2 right now.
By the way, Sir Nikolai is on provisional pole position, 118.798. Let's just talk about that. But F1 Kid on provisional pole... No, he's in provisional pole position. He's third, 18.937. So it's Sir Nikolai on his home soil, fastest. I don't know why the flipping race director didn't show that, but he's on provisional pole position by 5, or basically half a tenth quicker than Jamie. And Vampy not tripping on his lap, and he stays P5 as he goes into the pits. Younger Boy goes P7 with way better time compared to his first one, and he goes P7, like I said, 19.146, 2 thousandths out of Drilla. Then there's gonna be Chimp, who starts his flying lap. Chesney, no clue did he start or not. I mean, probably ended, but I don't know had he improved. I believe he did. CLW into the pits. Rob.
I think F1 is okay in the lap right now.
Hello, Kia.
Evening, ladies. Nah.
F1 second goes up to P9, 19.314. Then behind it's Tornadoes going up to P13, 19.612. Joshi behind is going to be starting his flying lap.
I'm watching TV right now, Tim.
Okay, is he improving or anything?
Yes, he is.
62,000 through the first sector, second sector, 2 tenths. Very good.
You got the team right in front. If he could slow down, he's gonna gain some solution.
He could, but he's not. He's not slowing down at all. He's just gonna be going straight into the pits. Let's look a little bit behind Rob. Not improving at all.
Is he gonna go into the top 5? Is he gonna crack the 18th?
No.
Too close.
P9, 19.165, way too close behind Drilla. That's 17,000 behind Drilla, unfortunately. And we have already our P2 Jamie in in track, on track, with 5 minutes to go. So this might be a little bit interesting for the provisional pole position. We'll see if he'll be able to do anything. But of course he still needs to do the third and final sector. Joshi 52.938 to the second sector, third sector. Where is that gonna launch him? It's gonna be a mid 19
P12.
and P12 19.378. Then
Nobody's on an outlap right now. Nobody's in a lap, so
yeah, until Tornado and more importantly Jammy are gonna be on their flying laps. So we have the two French baguettes on laps in Italy. Oh, Tornado loses it on the exit of the first chicane. That's gonna lose him plenty of time. I just want to see his delta is, if he is like, I don't know, somehow 4 tenths slower, than might get some time. Yeah, he's 8 tenths. No way. The two horses, I believe they had actually quali bands. I believe they had quali bands. Jammy 5,000s up on his time through this first sector, so minimal gain, but it's still gain. It is still gain, but it's very minimal. To the first Lesmo, good exit, doesn't invalidate. It's mainly important to not invalidate. Now second Lesmo, the same thing. The air is open. And now down the hill, through the tunnel, and heading up into Ascari. He's 2 tenths up on his time. It's very important now to nail these couple of corners. Ascari done very nice, although I got a bit scared there with the lag, but thankfully it was just lag. Now the final corner, one final corner, the Parabolica, or previously known as Parabolica, now it's Alboreto, like I said already. Through the Alboreto, and he gets a very good run from that. And is he gonna beat? Yes, he does, but he loses a tenth there. He just takes pole position, 18.773. That's just about in front of him. That's well, let me just say gaps. 25 thousandths ahead of Sir Nikolai. I mean,
he lagged. He lagged. The thing is, he lost time because he lagged. If you saw, I think you saw it yourself. Right?
No, it doesn't lose your time. There, it's just a visual lag to yourself. It actually doesn't. It doesn't actually lose your time. It doesn't actually lose your time. As we have Sir Nikolai going over the pits.
Is invalidated. Okay, Constella.
Yeah, it's invalidated. Yeah.
It's taking me to the top 3, and he's gonna finish in P17. Like, why am I so bad with my predictions? I'm sorry.
And it's all Robin 18. Robin 18 as well.
Next time, don't ask me about predictions. I'm too bad.
Oh, Clipsy completely rewrote the flipping sausage curbs. Like some girls in porn. But yeah, his class has been invalidated. Look at the traffic behind Clipsy though. That's worse. That's worse than in bloody New York.
It's on a luck. He's the only guy on a lap right now, so he's gonna have. Oh no.
Oh yeah, I mean, no, I don't. Yeah, that's everyone. Yes, that's
He's gonna get held up.
He shouldn't. I don't think he should. I mean, of course, by the rules and that, as SLK has binned it. In the Ascari, Clipsy starts another lap. Hopefully, he doesn't ride those sausage cribs anymore. Consular retires as well. Basically crashed out in the Delarge gain, and now we're going to be starting to see more and more drivers starting the flying laps. The furthest one looks to be Vampy. That is actually sort of relevant to the battle for the provisional pole position. Clipsy is not tipping to the first sector. He's losing by 1.5 tenths. Vampy, he is going to be going to the first sector Delta, and he's up by 69 thousandths up on his time. Behind him, Drilla, 33 thousandths up on his time. Yellow flags, that's the Williams that he has probably invalidated or just ruined his lap. Vampy now through the second sector, or second Lesmo. Yeah, you can tell me about that as well, about Sir Nikolai, because I'll be watching these in front. Vampy is improving. 2 tenths down his time. 2 tenths down his time. Now he's gonna have to absolutely send it through these.
Sir Nicola invalidated.
Oh, so Sir Nicola is not gonna take. So Sir Nicola is not gonna be taking provisional position in his home Grand Prix, but there's still two.
F1 kid. He has a chance.
Still Vampy. Can he take provisional position? Can he find almost 2 tenths through the final second? No, he didn't. But he goes ahead of his own teammate Visobor by 34 thousandths. Drilla, he hasn't invalidated. Then behind is gonna be Tornado. But we'll look at F1 Kid. Can he go provisional pole position with almost 2 tenths up on his time? No, he can't. No. He only finds a 10th. He stays third, 18.837. Visobor P4, 18.837. Zinc only P16. Joshi P7. Younger Boy has invalidated. Chesney isn't gonna do much. TLW invalidated. Rob is gonna stay 18th. Chesney is the only way to cross the line, but he won't go provisional position. He's gonna go P12. So that's Jamie, who somehow takes pole position in in Monza.
Back to back, man.
Yeah,
back to back. It was too close.
Yeah, but the top 5 includes 3 different Italians: Sir Nicolai, Visobor, and Vampy. And as well, all those 3 are in Italian teams: Ferrari and Alfa Tauri. Jamie first, Sir Nicolai second, F1 Kid third, Visobor and Vampy in P4 and P5. Then in Zinc, then the 2 McLarens of Joshi and Younger Boy. Drilla, chimp rounds of the top 10, and it's Nano, Chesney, SLK, Clipsy, Tornado, TLW, Consta, Rob, and then the 2 horses that had quali bans for this GP. And this is pretty much it. Now we are just waiting for TLW to go into his pit garage, which he has done it. Now.
I'm too impressed, man. I'm too impressed. You know, I'm gonna say this. I was watching F1 Kid the whole time. He was improving by 1.7 cents into the second sector. And like, he just lost 700 in the last sector. And if he didn't lose that time, he was gonna get pole.
Yeah, he was.
That's unlucky. That's unlucky. That was too close for tier 1. As expected. But too close. Too close.
I mean, top 4, literally 65,000.
Top 10 is 4 tenths. 4 tenths is not a lot of time.
I mean,
top 10.
In these standards, yes.
Yep. We're not talking about esports.
4 tenths is 4 tenths there is like 1.5 seconds here.
If you're like 4 tenths behind someone in F1 esports, do not consider being an esports driver.
No, yeah. Okay, maybe a second, but still. Nah. You get the point. Yeah. It's still ridiculous how much 4 tenths can mean. It's True. Ridiculous.
Especially in the race. You know, I'm gonna tell you this.
No, quali. Quali.
Yeah, true. My bad. The thing is that people I said in the top 3 were gonna be Tammy, the Red Bull, and Constella. Constella and the Red Bull finished in 17th and 18th respectively. I just hope they're gonna make it up in the race, because if they don't, I'm gonna sound like an idiot. Anyway.
Hey, I mean, you said Jamie P1. You said Jamie P1, and he's P1. So
I got P1.
And I have 0.
Back-to-back poles, actually.
And I have 0.
Well, you were close. Pretty close. Well, some people are actually choosing softs here. Visible is choosing softs.
I mean, if you have fresh softs, if you have fresh softs, then you can do soft medium.
Yeah, but is it gonna work?
We'll see. We'll see.
Everyone is going mediums. Ramp is going hard. F1 SLK is going soft. And
okay, now 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's gonna be lights out, and away we go here in the Italian GP. Jamie gets a decent start off the line to keep his P1 into the first chicane. Now we'll see behind if there's going to be any sort of carnage. Sir Nikolai is trying to hang it the right hand side, but this Jamie overcooks the first chicane. And Sir Nikolai, in his home GP, takes the lead in the home car as well, in the Ferrari. The Tifosi goes wild. And Jamie drops down to P2. He overcooked the first chicane completely. F1 Kid and Zink cooked to P4 and 5. No. The two Italians behind, Vampy and Visible, dropping down to P6 and P11. Vampy with a horrible start on those hards. He's getting absolutely bumper cars in here, dropping down to P12 and might be even to P13 because F1 SLK was even going at him. And Vampy is one of the only drivers who went into the hearts. He already gets damage from the contact. And Vampy drops from P5 to P20 in just 2 sectors. Sir Nikolai somewhat extends the lead over himself and Jamie. And Jamie has a little bit more ERS. Everyone went for the mediums besides Consola and Vampy. And then it's Illyrian and F1 SLK take from P20 to P12. In the first lap, already behind Rob getting overtaken by TLW, but as well Rob getting got a little bit held up by F1 SLK with who goes Herpex into the pits. Tornado overtakes Tig, although Tig might be looking for a move into turn 1, but he got blocked there. Well, blocked. He got defended by Tornado because behind their yellows. That's probably Rob who caused the yellows. Probably a half spin there somewhere. By the way, Jamie is already within Sir Nikolai's half a tenth. He's already close enough to Sir Nikolai to make a move. Behind, Joshi drops down behind Drilla. And then Chesney has dropped down behind Tornado and Tig. So something has gone terribly wrong for Chesney in that second chicane. Tig goes a little bit wide. On the exit of the second Lesmo, let's go up through the field. Top 9 are within the 1 second, so well, not yet of course, but they all have the DRS next lap. On the exit of the second Lesmo, Jamie has less ERS than Sir Nikolai, significantly less ERS than Jamie. Then is the two Aston Martins that are looking to be favorites in terms of team wise, because F1 Kid and both Zink are very good drivers, They're both vice champions in this league. But ooh, F1 Kid overcooks the braking into turn 1, and he is gonna lose a position to F1 Kid. That's 3 seconds. That 3 seconds top is going to be getting removed, but now he's getting overtaken even by Yenga Boy in the Curva Grande, now on the inside, but now F1 Kid is going to have the inside, but he backs out of it. So Kid loses 3 positions by just overcooking the first corner, although to be fair, Jamie braked early into turn 1, but I mean, he was just trying not to hit Sir Nikolai into turn 1, and he didn't want to go for the move. As Jamie gets the DRS, the whole grid till P13 get the DRS into Ascari, so it's still very, very close between everyone. Jamie, of course, gain some more time, and now both the Jamie and Sir Nikolai have now somewhat equaled their amount of VRS. As we go into the Alboreto, Sir Nikolai is looking to defend that position, but we'll see if he can defend that. Going into the first chicane, Chesney overtakes Illyrian, and of course coming the battle there. F1 Kid's trying to overtake Young Boy into the first chicane, and he gets him done easily, and he gets himself up to P5. Behind Chesney, still in front of Illyrian, although there's a little bit of fight, but still in front of Illyrian, who is on the soft, so he should be making some sort of moves with those softs that he has saved. Jamie, of course, he would need to be making a move as well on the Ferrari, since, well, he has the DRS, so he would at some point make the move. The two rebels. Oh, there's Consular going straight on in the first Lesmo. front wing damage completely
Stella.
off. But
Get closer to the front end.
but no safety car whatsoever. So we are still green flag racing. Oh, Sir Nikolai is gonna be so fucked in the main straight as Jamie is just behind him. Although Sir Nikolai used a little bit of a ZRS to defend, Jamie doesn't use any sort of VRS to attack him. He's just trying to save his ZRS, not trying to make any sort of moves just yet. Zing doesn't overcook the first corner behind. Just everyone goes well into the first corner. No, because Nano pushed off into the grass. And he just about cooks the first chicane and runs Calypsy wide in the first chicane. That probably will be a penalty for Nano. Calypsy lost 1.8 seconds to Nano, and Rob getting himself in front of Nano. That's in the pits. So no safety car there, but Kosla easily the first car to be out of the Grand Prix. The top 9 now have the DRS on each other.
Top 10.
Not top 9.
Oh, there we go. Move from
Tig going into top 10 in the Ascari.
From P19 to P10 in 5 laps.
No, Illyrian was in... Was it Illyrian? Yeah, Tig and that, but now since Tig has caught up to Joshi, it means that the top 13 have the DRS. Now moving up to the field, Jamie so close behind Sir Nikolai. Is he gonna make a move? No, he doesn't. He stays behind him. Meanwhile, at the back, Visible was looking for a move. Funkid cooks the first corner again, but not as badly as previously he did. But now he's getting again attacked by Yingaboy. This way they're gonna lose a little bit of time to Visible, which is beautiful for the top 4, because that means it's gonna be less cars attached to this train, so less pressure, and as well, if you're gonna make a mistake, then you're gonna lose less positions. You're gonna lose time, but you're gonna lose less positions. But Yingaboy is still attached into that train, so the train, some difficulties, but hasn't derailed yet from the top 9.
Yellow.
As behind that's Yellows, that's Rob spun on the exit of the first Lesmo. Doesn't look like to be front wing damage, at least visually. Might be that he sees. Yellow flags, but no safety car. Jamie is saving his ERS to the absolute maximums. He has 90% of ERS. Sir Nikolai still has somewhat good amount of ERS. He has 60%. But comparing to Jamie's 90, behind Zink trying to make a move. Jamie goes for the move, and Zink tries to follow up on that. Sir Nikolai is going to be trying to defend that position. I think a little bit of contact there. Zink leaves the space, and Zink moves up to P2. Now Jamie has the prime opportunity to get away from Zink, because he's 1 second in front of Zink at the moment. He's 1 second in front of Zink. In front of Zink. Rob retires in the pits. That doesn't matter. Oh, Jamie overcooks the first corner as the second chicane. Yingaboy in front of F1 Kid. There's a whole lot of chaos now, a little bit going on. But Jamie, with that overcooking the first chicane, has actually managed to be in front of Zink's DRS. So Zink doesn't have the DRS, but that could be reported by Zink as gaining time whilst leaving the track.
You almost spun. I saw it. He's losing time now.
Well, Vizelbor, he's trying to overtake Sir Nikolai. Sir Nikolai might not be getting the DRS. Zink will not be getting the DRS either. Drillabon's trying to overtake Yingaboy on the inside into the Alberto. Yingaboy understeers off track, and now his teammate Josh is trying to make a move. Zink in front has caught up to his 1 second, but not into the DRS. Visible overtakes Sir Nikolai. The two McLarens going side by side, as well as Drillabons and F1 Kid. Yingaboy hits on the back of F1 Kid, but F1 Kid doesn't lose time on that. at least a position. The two McLarens are still fighting for P7, but Joshi comes out on top. Now the train has been derailed massively. The top four is barely in. Well, Visible and Sonic Light barely in that DRS, but looks like to be they are in. But outside of the top four, the train has been derailed and they are on their own behind Eclipse, who overtakes now. Let me let you speak, because I've been speaking for like 8 laps in a row, and I hear you are trying to speak something, but I'm just not letting you.
No, it's fine.
So your turn, and you have a prime opportunity as well.
It's fine. I just want to say that Zami, at one point he was like behind Cernico, like saving his DRS with his fine opportunity to get into the lead, but now he's messed up. I think now he think he's gonna get the lead. That's what it seems like. They're side by side, and yeah, I think he's in the lead. I know you like. I'm gonna say you were talking a bit too much, but like I don't want to interrupt you. But it's been pretty nice battling so far. It's been pretty clean as I didn't expect, but I'm just happy as this has been going. And the TR is like now from the top 4, and then it's F1 Kid. I think F1 Kid has damage. He either has damage or he's just letting his teammate go and just break away the train because he says, "No, I have a penalty. It's not gonna get removed, and I'm not gonna win the race." Like you see, ever since F1 Kid got out of the lead, he's just dropped down a lot. What do you think about that?
I mean, Young Boy, no, sorry, Josh almost lost it on the exit of the second as well, but I mean, yeah, that could be the thing as well, but maybe he was just fighting too hard with Young Boy earlier on. I don't think they were thinking about that, in my opinion. They were just he was just fighting way too hard with Young Boy, and that caused them to lose the DRS. And pretty much once you lose the DRS in a DRS train, like the top 4, then you're destined to basically not get the DRS back unless you get it literally on the next opportunity. As Drillabons goes for the move on F1 Kid on the main straight easily. So Drillabons up to P5. Behind Tix trying to make a move on Yingaboy. Yingaboy has beautifully defended from the Haas behind. As the two Italians go side by side, and Sonic is in front of Visselbor. It looks like Jamie is a little bit struggling with the brakes, and especially the rear locking. Or at least it looked like as well, just about there.
Maybe look at the messages on the chat. There's a guy who's coming.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm not paying. So off track on the exit of the Ascari. He probably got the.
Only if he got a warning.
He probably didn't.
Okay, he's fine.
He probably didn't. Yeah, Sonic Light though right behind Jamie, so Jamie is gonna have to be forced to go for the move on Zinc. So Jamie using a little bit of his DRS chip, overtaking Tig, but Jamie not gaining on Zinc, but now he has gained. But Sir Nikolai is gonna go for the move on Jamie, but he backs out of it. Zinc almost cooks the corner, as well as Jamie almost cooked the corner. But it somehow, this is the racing that I was hoping for. Sir Nikolai looked to be going for the move, but he didn't. In the meantime, Illyrian and TLW go for the pits. Illyrian going very early from his softs to the pits.
They caught up. F1 Kid and Drilla Bones actually caught up, and it's now the two McLarens fighting each other. If you can see. The two McLarens are too slow, as it looks like. It's not their track. Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, Young Boy is in the top or in the upper midfield normally. As Young Boy is gonna be overtaken by Tig, and Tig overtakes easily Young Boy. Up to P8. Ooh, in front. Look at in front. There's something going on. There is Visopor and Sonic being close, but it's all the time these four And now with F1 Kid and Drilla being involved in this, it's going to be even more cooking as Visible dives down inside into the pits. And he's going to be the first one from this top 6 to go into the pits. Yeah, he's trying to go for the undercut, which can work. But, well, we will see. We'll see what the cars in front are going to be cooking. Because Sonic and Jammy... Well, Jammy lost a little bit of time through the first chicane. Sonic is trying to go for the move with the ERS, but he can't. Jammy plays brilliant strategy.
They're looking fine like this.
Yeah, but Jammy is... Well, if Jammy would have sent it on Zing, then they would have just lost even more.
Yeah, true.
I mean, Jammy is really trying to maximize his strategic point of view that the less cars involved, the better in this. And he's really trying... Oh, Sonic is going for the move into a Scary. Jammy tried too hard, and Sonic pushes Jammy off track. And that's Sonic up to P2, but this is prime opportunity for Zing to get away from Sonic, and this is beautiful for them. And now Jammy is going side by side with Sonic, and F1 Kid has caught up to these two massively. He is right behind the arses. Zink is outside of the DRSs. Sonic goes into the pits. Is trying to defend from Visible's undercuts. Joshi dives down into the pits as well. But Jammy and Sonic, that is the way that you can lose time. Fighting into the Ascari, for example, diving like that, and then, well, like that, like they did, basically an example, one example.
Can I ask you something?
They can lose a lot of time. Yeah, go for it.
The thing is, look at P1 and P3. Right now, they're the two Aston Martins. When are they gonna pit? When?
This
That's
lap.
the thing I'm wondering.
This lap.
Both of them? No way.
No. So one of them this lap and then the one next lap. Or they're going softs. They could be going softs.
Is it gonna work?
One of them.
Like, I'm just wondering because
I mean,
don't know.
End of the race they're gonna be rapid, but they're gonna need to get some DRS.
They need to do this strategically. That's the thing. Look at Sig though.
Yeah.
Up to P4. From P20 up to P5. What a guy.
Yeah. Tick is quite quick. Normally, Younger Boy going side by side with Tick. Tick is gonna probably let him through, so that he gets the DRS. He needs to, of course, watch out for Chimp. In front, no, only Drilla pits. So it's basically confirmed that these three are going for the softs, because at this point hards are just going to be not profitable. That strategy. By the way, Visibor 2.7 seconds in front of Sir Nikolai. So Sir Nikolai's strategy clearly didn't work. Visibor as well gets a DRS on Nano. That Nano tries to defend from Visibor actually for some reason. Defending actually from Visibor. But Visibor beautiful overtake around the outside and manages to go up to P8 in front of Nano. Drillabons is 2 seconds behind Sir Nikolai, so basically to the undercut, yes it works, but then it's going to be of course the later question, how much can you last on those tires, like are the tires that people put it later, are they going to be coming back? That is the question, and that needs to be answered. But the gap between Visible and Sir Nikolai is over 3 seconds. It's 3.4, 3.2, about 3 seconds around there between Visible and Sir Nikolai. In front, let's look at who's gonna dive down inside into the pits. No one does. No one. Yeah, they're going fully for the south. So one of the Aston Martins is going for this lap as Tig goes into the pits. Yeah, so one of them AMs is gonna have to dive down inside in this lap. Dive down inside. Why am I saying dive down inside? Dive into the pits this lap, and then the one next lap. Visible new fast lap 121.498. Tig of course is going to be behind Visible, Soniglite, Drilla, and probably Joshi. Yes, he does. Yes, he is behind Joshi as well, but ahead of Tornado, which is good news for him. Behind the top 3. F1 SLK, 5 seconds up for spinning in pit lane and retires in the pits.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, we have had 3 DNFs.
He could have had a better race than this.
Yeah.
He just messed up the strategy.
I mean, look at Vampy. You have to feel for Vampy. I mean, this lad had a horrible first lap, and then after that first lap, he hasn't been able to recover because he's still on the same used, basically lap 2 mediums. He's not gonna be anywhere.
I think he got rear wing damage.
I mean, no, I don't think he has front rear wing damage. He didn't make any sort of contact to his rear, as Nano almost loses it on the exit of the Ascari.
But Dami's gonna make a move. He makes a move. Oh, look at this, Aston Martin!
That they are awkwardly going into the first chicane.
Oh, look at the switch back though from F1 Kid.
Yeah, beautiful. Although he's still not overtaking Jammy. Jammy is using ERS, Yingaboy and Chimp going for the soft. So the first soft runners are pitting, or medium runners that are going for the softs are pitting, and of course they are behind Tig. Just about ahead of TLW, although TLW can send it around the outside on Chimp. Chimp changes lanes midway through braking, so that could be investigated by the FIA if TLW reports that, because technically that was moving under braking. But we'll see if he's going to be able to be asked to send that, as Tornado overtakes TLW into the Delorge chicane. Beautiful move by the Italian in the Alpine outfit. Beautiful, but yeah.
When are they gonna pay? That's the thing.
This lap, if not this lap, then I don't know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah, F1 Kid's going to the pit, I think.
Jamie in,
yes,
F1 Kid in. Zinc has to stay out because otherwise he's just gonna lose too much time with the double stack on this. But by the way, fun fact. On this game, the double stacks don't work, Chesney, into the pits.
I know. I've seen that.
Yeah, but let me follow up on that. So, this game, they don't work. Last game, they brought an update that they work. But they didn't bring that thing to this game. They didn't bring double stacks from the last game to this game. Josie has left the session. Hold on. Do I have him?
I think Visible has the net race lead right now.
Yeah, he has.
He has, but the thing is, I'm just wondering right now. Are the softs? Is Jamie really gonna catch up to Visible? Will he have the time? He does have 10 laps.
Well, F1 Kid getting. Oh, sorry for interrupting, but F1
right now. He got clean air, Jamie. I gotta give it to him. He got clean air, so he does have a chance.
But yeah, sorry for trying to interrupt you, but F1 Kid got a little bit blocked by the rebel of Nano. Nano is clearly not being helpful for the drivers who are trying to make up time. But yeah, F1 Kid lost time and he was actually off track, but now he's within the DRS of Illyrian as Zinc goes into the pits. And he's our last medium runner from the top. There's still as well Nano, the original medium runner, and then there's Vampy, who is still on the medium, praying for a safety car. Visible takes the race lead, official race lead. Then it's going to be Sir Nikolai, and then Drilla. But then behind those two are the angry and feisty drivers on the softs that are going to be Jamie, F1 Kid, and then Zinc, when he's going to overtake Illyrian, of course, when he's going to catch up to them. Jamie is only 2.6 seconds behind Sonic. Like, this is doable to actually win this race. This is doable to win the race, actually. This is very doable to win the race for Jamie and for F1 Kid, because that penalty, in my opinion, is getting removed. He lost so much time. He lost like a couple of positions.
Wait, it should be removed. It should be removed.
Yeah, it should be.
He lost 3 places, pretty much.
Yeah, he lost like 3 places of the he didn't even exit the white line, and he lost like 2-3 places, and then he lost another one to Younger Boys, so that should be easily removed.
That's true. Look at Sir Nikolai. Look at Sir Nikolai. Drillabond doesn't have any batteries, so it's
Yeah,
gonna
but
be an easy listen.
yeah, but if they're gonna be doing, if Sonic would have sent it, then they're just gonna lose so much time. And now Sonic with the DRS, it's gonna be
there.
easily.
Jamie caught up to them. They're being too slow. Jamie caught up to them. 120.2.
I mean, fresh softs compared to the somewhat used hards.
True.
That's just not
Look
being.
At here.
That's
Look
just.
at the fight. Zengaba with Sig. Zengaba is through. He got any new tires, so I think he's gonna catch up to Illyrian.
Easily.
Anytime soon. Easily, yeah, I know.
I mean, Illyrian even has a penalty. So
it could be removed. It could still be removed. You never know. But I doubt it.
I doubt it. Unless it is the same thing that F1 Kit happened. That
true.
Then nah. Then nah.
Look at Sammy. Sammy now. I'm sorry if I'm interrupting you or something, but Sammy has to overtake these two guys. These two guys really fast because Whistleblower is 3.7 seconds ahead.
Clipsy. Clipsy, but that's just him going slowly for some reason. Another 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Yeah, but Jamie. Let me just. Oh, Illyrian, another one, so he's not getting that removed anymore. The doubts are gone. But Jamie, he doesn't have that much ERS to work on at the moment. I mean, more than Drilla, but these two in front can still defend. And Jamie hasn't really caught up to them that much compared to last lap. Drilla goes for the move on to Nikolai, but my point.
Really smart.
Yeah, Jamie hasn't really caught up to these two that quickly that I would have thought. F1 Kid has caught up to them like pretty quickly, and Zinc is almost getting them as well. And Invisible in front is just chilling, although the two behind him are gaining on him, since Visible has older hearts.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun as well.
The guy, look at Sir Nikolai. Letting go through.
Yeah, Jamie through. And F1 Kid, look at F1 Kid, he's as well trying to go through. Sir Nikolai is not letting him. Sir Nikolai has more ERS, so he's gonna be able to defend his position. Going into the Ascari, F1 Kid though through on the exit of the Ascari. Better exit, but still Sir Nikolai still has the better ERS.
No ERS, yeah.
And now Jamie is right behind Drilla, and for the next straight, Jamie is gonna have an easy job to overtake Drilla on the straight. He even knows that Drilla is flashing, and Jamie is gonna easily overtake him on the straight with the DRS. And that's him up into P2, and the next his target is Visibor, who's 2.5 seconds ahead of him with 7 laps to go. So
I have a question.
Actually, 6. Yeah.
Why did Sir Nikolai let him through? Why?
I don't.
That's my question.
I don't know.
They're not teammates. I don't know why he did that.
I don't know, but Yingabo is still with the two horses. The two horses are really working together. But Tig is still in front of Yingabo. Yingabo can't really extract the pace from those softs anymore. That is kind of worrying, as F1 Kid is overtaking Sir Nikolai, and he's in front. But Sir Nikolai is not really gaining on Drilla to get the DRS. F1 Kid still needs to overtake Drilla. That has to be remembered. And Jamie already 1.9 seconds behind Whistleball, which is amazing for Jamie. With after the Alboreto, it's gonna be only that is gonna be only 6 laps to go.
What a race for Drillabons.
Huh?
He goes P10, I think. Drillabons has had a pretty good race. He started P10, I think.
Yeah, he had a very good race, as well as Sir Nikolai for now, as he moves in front of F1 Kid, but F1 Kid sent it back on him into the first chicane, and Sir Nikolai pushes F1 Kid wide. That's both of them down a position.
That's gonna be investigated.
Yeah, it has to be. And Zinc, where the two fight, the third one takes the advantage. That's a saying, at least in Polish. I don't know if in English it really works, but that's a saying in Polish. Where the two fight, the third one takes the advantage. And
like,
yeah.
Know, it's like you say Zink just said dobranoc to them. Just said okay, goodbye. I'm moving. I'm moving on.
Yeah.
I know some Polish.
Yeah. It's like that. Zink, 3/10 behind Drilla, and on the next race he should be having an easy time of overtaking Drilla with the help of the DRS, and both having pretty much an equal amount of ERS as well, and he's making a move easily with the help of the DRS being open now, and he's easily in front of Drilla, unless Drilla is going to absolutely send it on Zink, but I don't think so. No, he's not. Nikolai, no, he's not.
Dirbeck got a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah,
from
he's...
his race.
Oh, Younger Boy and the two horses. Younger Boy and the two horses, and as well Chimp getting somewhat involved in there. But Tick is in front of his teammate Illyrian, who is making himself being a very useful teammate. And could we see Illyrian slowing down for his teammate Tig, so that the Younger Boy won't have the DRS? That could be one of the questions. It doesn't look like it. No, it doesn't look like it. Sector 1. That's Clips is spun it again. This time turn 2, but nothing too serious. So we are still green flag racing. Jamie has gained massively on Visible. He's 6/10 behind him. Well, yes, 6/10 behind Visible. Visible's flashing, but pretty much you can say with Jamie, because he is flashing. He's like under 10%. Yeah.
The thing is, Jamie has to make the overtake now because his subs are gonna run out in the last lap. It's gonna be, but now he's on the DRS. I think either him or Visible winning.
Yeah, he's gaining massively on Visible, but he doesn't want to make a move yet. He actually hits Visible. Visible is gonna try to do something cheeky with the report, and we'll see if they will actually...
What? What
okay.
happened?
So Visible...
No.
Oh, well, that's just shit. That's just pure shit. Basically. Visible lagged, and Jamie's from about 3/10 behind Jamie to 1.4 seconds out of Visible. Yeah, pretty much he will take the win. But now this is a prime opportunity for Zink to catch up to Jamie.
You got to press the tires though. It's not over.
What? I mean...
Zink has 6 laps of softs. Jamie has 7.
Yeah, I mean, that one lap makes a big difference in terms of softs. So it is not over, but Zink has no ERS. Zink still has like 20%, so he can really cook. And Visible will be going for the move on Zink, easily going on the inside. Zink tried to defend himself, but now Visible is in front of him, and this is beautiful for Jamie because with the Visible being in front of Zink, that means Zink won't be able to extract the full potential of his softs, and he's going to be stuck behind the AlphaTauri. But Visible is not looking to be losing that much time. He's actually within the 1 second now of the Alpine. Is he gonna be still within? It's just he's just in there. He was just in there. He's gonna get the DRS. Yes, he does. So this is beautiful for Visible. So that now every lap now every single lap to go, those softs are just gonna be going slower and slower, of course, compared to the hards. So on the final lap, I think softs will still be a little bit quicker than hards, but it's gonna be just a 10th faster than hards, maybe. Could be like that. But still, anyways, softs will be faster in the end, but the gap isn't going to be as big. Visible, DR is open, but Zink as well behind has the DRs open. He is looking forward to go for a move on Visible. No, he doesn't. Visible neither on Jammy. Behind F1 Kid is behind Sir Nikolai. Yeah, in the top 4. It is anyone's race. Zink right behind Visible, but he doesn't look for.
I'll say top 5. Sir Nikolai, it's not over for him.
Behind all of those top 6, Tig loses plenty of positions to his teammate, to Yengaboy, and almost loses a position to Chimp, but he's trying to go for the move on Yengaboy into the De La Roja, who cuts the chicane aggressively and gets a 3-second time penalty. And the chances of getting a P7 have gone, and the best that the drivers from the not so American team from Haas will be able to get only P9 and P10.
Oh, no.
But yeah, Tig still now got in front of Yengaboy. Oh, Illyrian went a little bit wide.
This is the last lap. This is the last lap.
Yeah, this is the last lap for the win, and everyone is gonna be using all of their batteries. Jammy still has some left, but Visible has the DRS. Jammy defends the inside. He's gonna go left Visible and is gonna be trying to keep it there. No, he doesn't. Oh, Visible almost collects Zink, but the drill up with a beautiful switchback on Zink makes it P3 for drill up, but Zink comes back at him through Curve Grande with the more top speed. Oh, and completely Drilla loses the back, and he's bottled the P4 chances, and he's gonna be getting P6. He's gonna get the... Huh?
The chances of a race win, I'm sorry. You had a chance to win this race.
Nah, win? No. Win, not that much like that, but... I mean, yeah, but Visible still... Oh, Jammy lost the back and into the Ascari. Now Visible is right behind Jammy. He's right behind him. Jammy's gonna be defending the inside. It's still gonna be side by side going into the final corner, but Jammy looks to be having the better straight line speed. Visible doesn't look to go to the inside because Zinka went to the inside, and on the exit of the final corner it looks like Jammy is gonna pick up his second win in a row in Monza from pole position. Zink P2, Visible P3 finishes on the podium at least in his home Grand Prix. Drilla finishes with a 3-second time penalty. Sir Nikolai P4, F1 Kid P5.
F1 Kid P4. F1 Kid P4. I'm sorry.
By the way, Chesney has lost it on the final corner. Yengaboy P7, Shin P8, Tick 9th, Illyrian 10th, round of the top 10, of course. Then it's Tornado, Chesney, TLW, Nano, Josh, who has been disconnected, Vampy with an unfortunate race. He's just trying to get into the end of the race, and then it's Clipsy. Oh my goodness me, my jaw.
You know
my jaw.
You were talking too much in the end, man. Like you were like too concentrated. I was just watching you commentate because it was such an incredible race. I'm not gonna lie. Like the top 5, the top 6 were incredible today.
Mate.
And like of course, yeah.
If I'm in the momentum, I'm like a train with this. If I'm going, I'm fully going, and if you stop me, it is gonna be, well, it's gonna be, I mean, it's gonna be quick to stop me, or interrupt me, so that I will lose the momentum.
I don't want to interrupt you. That's the thing, though.
Yeah, I know, but when I have the momentum, if I'm going, I'm going, and then after some time, when I realize that the car commentator hasn't talked in some time, then then that's when
What a race! Who's your driver of the day, though? Who's your driver of the day?
Driver of the day, I mean, there is Tick from P20 to P9. He could have been P7, but finished P9 with a penalty. Mm-hmm. There's one of the nominations. I'll
say Zink. My Tick is Zink from P6, P2. What a race! Come back.
I'm saying four like nominations because as well I think Josh as well asked me to do them. Oh, stretch. Yeah, but yeah, Tig is my first nomination. Second nomination is gonna be going to Zinc. Then, I mean, third one is gonna be going to Drill, and then fourth one, of course, to Jammy. But I think my winner is gonna be still Zinc, no Jammy. I I
What a race.
I think it's still gonna be Jammy. So yeah, oh my goodness me. Now
Who's
it,
Jamie? Who's Jamie, by the way? He's too fast, man. Like, he's too good. Like, the thing is, he has done two races, 2 wins. That race was not that dominant, but I'm surprised, man. I'm kind of shaking, but like, what a race, man.
yeah, what's all right?
We sat there for 1 hour and a half, and I don't regret it. For one of my first times in my career as a commentator, this is one of the first times I don't regret it. No safety cars, just pure racing. I wish we could do some interviews to the guys. They would tell us a lot more things that we know, but I think it's kind of impossible since both of us are from PS4 and the podium sitters were from PC and Xbox.
I mean, I'm on PlayStation 5 and I could go into Discord.
If you want to, we can go.
Well, it that would have to be implemented next
Do you want
race.
to ask? Do you want to ask for interviews
No, that
for
would
the
have
top?
to be really implemented next race because no one is expecting this.
All right.
If something would be, it would have to be next race.
I hope you all. Yeah, I
Yeah.
hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did. Looks like Wildstorm enjoyed it as well. It was such a wild race, but a clean one for sure. And the people are gonna be happy. Jamie's gonna be happy. He's just a reserve. I think he deserves a main seat, but they're gonna call him too fast. You know why?
He has a seat.
No, he's a reserve, isn't he?
No, he has a seat. I
Mate, it
doubt
said
you.
in the settings that he has.
Uh, look at the grid.
Eh, I saw the standings. Oh wait, let me just take a look.
Yeah, because that was pre that.
Oh, before he took the seat. Wait, let me just take a
Yeah.
look. T1 grid. So, Alpine. Oh, Jamie, yes, he does have a seat. Nice
Yeah.
one.
But yeah,
So it's done. We don't have to do anything else.
I mean, just the outro, like all the like.
Go for it.
Well, what's the next race? But first of all, do you have anything else to say?
Me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. My predictions were pretty shit, but that's the first thing. I'm really happy actually myself. If I was racing in this race, I would be incredibly happy because the top lads from the grid kept it very clean. Let's just ignore what happened with F1 Kid and who was with F1 Kid that had a bit of a collision
It
in
was
the
just
last
F1
lap.
kid going off.
Oh,
It was
no,
just
no, in the last laps. Like, I think he was side by side with someone, he got pushed off. I think it was him in the Ferrari. I'm
oh
not
yeah,
sure.
yeah, San Nicola.
So, apart from that, it was pretty clean. I didn't expect no safety cars. I didn't expect all of these things. But first of all, I gotta thank you, the younger boy, for giving me this opportunity to commentate, and thank you, Wildstorm, as well, for having me with you today. It was
You're
pretty
welcome.
fun.
You're welcome. You're
Definitely.
welcome.
It's definitely. I could have studied. I could have done more things, but you know what? I prefer this, to be honest, and I'm really happy. 27 laps of pure racing. You don't have to. You just saw like the Haas boys. They made an incredible comeback. They had the communication between themselves because first of all, LZ Albo or Lyrian, he actually let his teammate through, and then he built up a gap. He was just holding up the younger boy on the new softs. The race was pretty wild. I'm not. I don't think we're gonna see too many incidents. Some people retired. Unfortunately, that's always gonna happen, even in the esports races. We barely see 20 or 19 finish. But the thing is, this race, I think it belongs into one of the best races in this season, definitely across all tiers. But I just want to see what the drivers have to tell us. We're gonna see in the general chat. They don't seem too angry about it, but I think there's gonna be a bit of frustration about, yeah, dummy, because, well, winning 2 races in a row, getting 2 poles in a row, can upset some people. They may say that he's too fast, but
I mean, he
I
has
just
the seat ready, so I don't think they're gonna.
I definitely believe he deserves to be in this tier, though. I think he deserves it, but yeah, that's all. That's all
That's
from
the
me.
highest tier.
I know, but like, just as you told me at the start, there's like a certain someone who is not allowed to race in this tier because he's too fast. But it's tier one, so I think anybody should be in. But that's all from me, man. I'm just happy. I'm just happy to be here. That's all.
Okay.
What about you?
Okay. For me, pretty much else to say is next week is Spa, so we'll see what sort of grey racing there will be. Of course, congrats to Jamie on winning his second race in a row in HOR Tier 1. But other than that, nothing else much to say. So I'll see you next week in Spa, Francorchamps in Belgium.
Right?
So ciao.